Yes. Glorious Friday morning. You got your coffee. I got my coffee. I switched from the matcha. I think Bree told me this a while ago, but she's like, there's so much sugar in matcha. And I looked at it, there's 40 grams of added sugar in every. So it's like, dude, like, and I'm not a big nap guy. And I was, dude, I hear us playing on my back end. Hold on. There you go. But I'm not a big nap guy. And I was taking a nap every day because, dude, I was pumping 40 grams of sugar in me at 8 a.m. before 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So we switched back.
Yeah, matcha. I mean, that's the thing about Splenda. Like, you get that. People say Splenda gives you guys. If Splenda gives you cancer, well, then okay, fine. But I don't think so. It's better than drinking 40 grams of sugar every day.
40 grams. Yeah. So I did it for about 3 weeks. Matcha tastes good, but I actually realized it. My realization happened when I went to the coffee shop across the street, and they're like, "Do you want sweetener, sugar, or whatever?" They asked me in your matcha, and I was like, "No." My matcha tasted so bitter, and then when you go to Starbucks and you get your matcha, it tastes like a candy. It tastes like crack.
That's how they win. All of their drinks are pumped with so much candy, caramel, and sugar. It's just ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Which I should preface by saying I don't know what crack tastes like, but it's just a saying. Who's all here with us today in the audience? We got Crypto Art. We got DJ Cool, my guy DJ Cool, Sachin Gill, my Ultra Journey. He lives in Laguna Niguel, I believe.
Sure
but yet he said successful migration. Racket Club is in the house. Racket Club is a good name because he is a tennis instructor. We found that out the other day. Samuel saying, "Let's go, Brandon." Okay, what's up, Samuel? Tell us how you really feel. The Ushi Army is here. Oh, goodness. Yay! The Ushi Army is going to raid us today. I don't think I've checked Instagram today, but they probably raid us. Beaver Lumber, Howie is here. Hovey, Sebastian, the whole squad is here. Philip, what is up, guys? We have a great show for you today. We have to start off by welcoming in the new leadership here in America and in the crypto/Twitter world, the new leader, Elon Musk. Quick look at him coming into the Twitter headquarters earlier this week. He brought a sink.
Let that sink in.
What does that mean? What is that a metaphor for? Like cleaning the house?
No.
Clearing house?
He said, "Let that sink in."
Did he really?
Yeah. My man.
He's a G, but he's clearing house, man. He went in there.
Yes.
He fired the CEO. He fired the CFO. He fired the lady that was in charge of issuing all these shadow bans. He's cleaning house, and he is here for the people. What are your thoughts on Elon Musk taking over Twitter?
Thank God. Thank God we have someone like Elon Musk, who is like the richest man in the world, but still like so relatable, just so personable, so relatable. He's like a walking meme, he's so successful. You can say what you want about him, but the man is successful. Say what you want about his upbringing. He's successful, right? Tesla, SpaceX, Twitter, right? This is the guy we need on a platform that so many people use. I get it that businesses they're private. I get it. You could do what you want. But when something's used by so many people, you have to instill the same values and beliefs that our society is supposed to run on, which is free speech. I'm not telling you to hurt somebody. I'm not calling you derogatory names or racist names. I'm expressing my opinion on something. And if just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's wrong. So shout out to Elon Musk. This is a good move.
I'm all for it. I think it is a good move. So he fired the CEO, Parag. He fired the CFO. Elon Musk also fired Vijaya Gadde, head of legal affairs, who made the decision to ban former President Trump's Twitter account. We'll smell you, Vijaya. You're probably going to get a nice settlement package, though. So is I think Parag got 42 million. So he's probably not even tripping.
Oh, 42
million. He's happy. Just 42 mil? Just 42 mil to get fired? Like, can you imagine getting fired for 42 mil? I'd be happy. But Elon went in there and he took over. And I agree. It's like, look, I don't agree with censoring anybody, unless I shouldn't say that because I don't want to speak in absolutes. If you're clearly spreading hate speech and inciting violence and saying things like, "Hey, we should go kill this person," you probably shouldn't be online. I think we can all agree with that, right? Like you probably shouldn't be online. That's taking it too far. But people that are expressing their views or, sometimes talking about information about vaccines or masks back in the past, like people in March who were saying, "Hey, masks aren't as effective as people think." They got kicked from Twitter, and it turned out in 2022 that masks are not as effective as people thought. Like at least the grocery store masks that were just kind of plastic. So I'm a huge advocate of free speech. I think that we have free speech in America, but online we haven't had free speech. And Elon Musk understands where the world is going in this digital environment ecosystem. And he's saying, hey, we need a place where you can have free speech. Obviously, there has to be rules and limitations, which he's going to announce and put in. But there needs to be some sort of free speech. So I'm happy about the move. I think that Twitter is going to make a leap into being one of the most used platforms on the planet, because right now it's like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they're all there. I think with Elon Musk's leadership, Twitter is going to make its way up. It will probably be a top 1 or top 2 application.
100%. And rest in peace to all those Twitter alternatives. It's over for you guys. You know?
Yeah.
Sucks.
Parler. What else is there? What even are Twitter alternatives?
There was a bunch of ones on that wanted to be on the blockchain. Like I know Red Wave was one of them, but all the things they're standing for, or they want, I think, are going to be here with Elon Musk. So I'm sure they didn't want that deal to go through, but it did. So
it went through. I'm happy about it. I'm happy to be on Twitter because it's my favorite application, and it's going to be a huge application moving forward. Now, Elon Musk says he'll be digging into the Twitter shadow ban claims today. A lot of people have been shadow banned. A lot of people have been kicked off. Most notoriously, President Donald Trump. President Donald Trump tweeted, or he didn't tweet yet. He said that Twitter is now in sane hands. What do you think? I mean, President Donald Trump, let's talk about this. He was kicked off Twitter. He was kicked off pretty much all social media back in January 6th when a bunch of people stormed the Capitol. A lot of people say that President Trump incited it, which I think he did have some sort of a role in it, right? Obviously, he didn't go down there and say, hey, go take over the Capitol, but he did use language that technically did incite it, in my personal opinion. Do you think that President Trump should be allowed back on Twitter? Yeah,
100%. Yeah, why not? Why not? They were looking for a reason to get this man kicked out. Oh, there it is. Boom. You're not president anymore. F you. This is our platform. We do what I want. We do what we want. We say you're not allowed in our club. 100%. Did he spark what went down? Absolutely. Come on now. It's obvious that he told people to go over there and like let them know what you're thinking. He didn't tell them to raid it, and storm it like that. And because I think a lady got shot and killed, right? She got shot in the neck or something like that. Dude, those pictures of people like coming out and sitting on Nancy Pelosi's desk was hilarious.
Oh yeah, those were wild. But you guys are in jail.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I mean, of course he should have a platform. You know what I mean? A lot of people say things and do things that are like, I don't know. I just think that people should still have a platform. Just because you don't like what they say doesn't mean you should deplatform him. And I don't think that's the reason to deplatform him. So,
and I think he should be allowed back on. I think other people shouldn't. Whether you like Donald Trump or not, it's hard to deny that his tweets are pretty comical. Like the guy is a comedian. Like
entertaining.
Before he even had Twitter, I would go and look at his tweets, and it's like nasty Nancy, and he just has funny nicknames. I wonder if he actually. Do you think he actually runs his Twitter account, or do you think that these are tweets from his team?
Bro, it has to be him, because I have never because when you look at like political figures or anybody like in a position where like they have to be proper, it seems so tailored and so it's not relatable. Like, this is my view on this certain natural disaster or this whatever policy. Donald Trump is just off the top ropes, and I feel like he has to be telling someone that directly, or he's doing it himself. But I think that he's probably like, hey, Mr. President, what do you want for your next tweet? Well, tell him I said this, like off top. So that's
and then just typos him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did. And Funny Donald actually is in the house. He said, Funny Donald said, Musk has fantastically soft hands. Believe me, so he'll handle Twitter nicely, very nicely, usually. How big are his hands, Donald? Funny Donald in the house.
Donald tiny. It doesn't matter if Donald has tiny hands, man. I'm got money, bro.
He's got money. You know what? You know that I would make Twitter great again because of my gorgeous face. Funny Donald actually going to Miami for the DeCentralCon event November 28th and 29th. So I can't wait to meet Funny Donald in person. Funny Donald, hopefully we can do a video, a B-Roots video or something in person. And Rodney will be there as well. Our last topic here on Trump and Twitter before we move on. Multiple companies to reportedly halt ad spending on Twitter if Elon Musk reinstates former President Donald Trump's account.
More ads will come. Don't worry. They'll get people. They'll get people.
Yeah, it's that pressure. It's that pressure that they want to apply to stop it. But Elon Musk is not really concerned about ad revenue at this point. He's not really concerned about money. He's concerned about free speech. Which is something that we can all get behind. Now, I don't know if you saw this, but this is something we've talked about this guy a lot in the show. He has nothing to do with crypto that we know of so far, but Nancy Pelosi's husband was violently assaulted during a home invasion, her office says. This happened earlier this morning. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, was violently assaulted early Friday by an assailant who broke into their home in San Francisco, according to a statement. The suspect was taken into office. Attacked was Paul Pelosi, 82 years old, attacked him with a hammer. Two people briefed on the incident. Early this morning, an assailant broke into the Pelosi residence in San Francisco and violently assaulted Mr. Pelosi. The assailant is in custody. Okay, they already said this, but what are your thoughts on this, man? 82 years old. Nuts. Obviously, he's the husband of Nancy Pelosi, who's the Speaker of the House. He's the world's greatest traitor in the world. So as traders ourselves, we look up to him as traders, but I mean, obviously, dude, you never want anyone to get attacked, you know, with a hammer in their house. You should feel safer in your house. What are your thoughts on Paul getting attacked here today?
A lot of people are saying it's fake and stuff like that. I don't think so. I think it's legit. Look at you don't go what this is not how we get to the bottom of issues. Like now, we have to have like intelligent, coherent conversations. This is what free speech is all about, where people can say their whatever without hurting anyone, without it physically harming anyone, without, personally attacking people. And I think like when you get to a point where you have to go beat up an old man with a hammer, it's absolutely insane. I know that a lot of people don't like how the whole lockdown situation was handled with Nancy. I know that a lot of people don't like the fact that they seem to be winning on a lot of their trades. And maybe there's some rules for the not for me when the SEC wants to investigate Yuga Labs, but doesn't want to investigate why the hell they keep winning these trades. I understand that, guys, but this is not the answer. Hurting someone with a hammer, an old man, to me, that's a lot of cowardice. I understand why people are upset, but you have to have more self-control to go hit someone. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, we talk a lot of shit about Paul and Nancy on the show, right? We do. Yeah. But I would never stand for violence. Yeah, I don't think it's the answer. And hopefully he heals up quick. But yeah, it's wild, man. I just read an article too. Like a lot of these politicians are receiving more death threats and more threats than they ever have. I think social media is a big thing because you're so connected. You can see what people say. It's like, AOC makes a message, her message gets spread all over the world and people can see that. But you got to realize these are people too with families and kids and grandkids. And it's like, yes, you might not agree with their political ideologies, but attacking people and death threats is never the answer.
Crazy. Yeah. I saw, B Roots made a post about that. It's like, dude, the threats, like I've had death threats. You've had death threats, like, off of, because talking about a shitcoin project. It's like, it's insane. I can't imagine the scrutiny a lot of these people in power come under, because it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. You're Nancy Pelosi, you're anybody, you're Donald Trump. Half people are going to hate you. Half people are going to love you. You're going to hear some really mean things, People
exactly.
are crazy, bro. People are crazy.
How serious should FBI and like intelligence agencies and law enforcement take these death threats? Like if someone sends you a death threat on Twitter from an account that has 0 followers and a fake profile picture, it's like, how serious should people take these?
Well, you can't take them all seriously. First of all, there's not enough resources for that. You can't take every single one seriously. But what you can do is make a police report. So what happens usually with this kind of thing is that when you get like an average Joe like me and you got death threats, you got to file a report with the police. And if it's habitual from the same account, then maybe they can investigate. But usually until there's like a lot of death threats or something like that, there's just not enough resources. Like I worked with law enforcement closely during my job in retail for so long. I know as a regular Joe, like law enforcement will rarely come to the rescue. They're always there after the fact, and most of the times they don't even solve what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, I mean, they're most of the time law enforcement is overworked and underpaid. Like when I lived in San Francisco last year, I saw probably like it was normal to see people rolling around in hoods and a mask on with a knife or a hammer and checking out cars that are on the side of the road, breaking in, stealing backpacks and running. And there was multiple times. I remember one time I saw it happen. I heard like a choo, and I looked back. These guys are just taking backpacks and shit out of this minivan. And I went in to go get a massage. Came out, the family, they're tourists. They're from Washington. They're like, what's going on? Talking to the police. And the police are like, sorry, we can't do anything about it. Like there's nothing we can do. I don't even think the police came. I think they were talking to the hotel staff, but it's like,
it's too much.
It's bad in San Francisco really, but all over the world, there's too little law enforcement and too many crimes happening. And that's why the defund the police mentality was so wild back in the day. Now, another thing I want to chat about is the Kanye West, or should we call him Ye? Situation. Endeavor CEO Ari Emanuel, one of the most influential people in Hollywood, has called on all companies to cut business ties with West, including Apple, Spotify, and Adidas. Well, Adidas did cut the ties. I don't know if Apple and Spotify did as of yet. Chase Bank cut ties. His talent agency, his management team cut ties.
Nuts.
What are your thoughts on this, man? Kanye West. Sorry, I gotta stop calling him Kanye. His name is now Ye. Ye, kind of going off the deep end here. What's going on with Ye?
Dude, I don't know. It would be crazy to see Spotify and Apple get rid of, like, they just take his music off of Spotify. To me, that would be fucking insane. Like, that is nuts. What is he? I get what I saw what he said. I saw the whole unedited interview. I saw what he said about the anti-Semitic comments and those sorts of things, how he thinks that, Jewish people are like running, like all this crazy stuff, I think this is a harsh punishment. What do you think? Does this punishment meet the, is it equal to what he said? I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is like, wow, he's getting canceled by all the elites. And if anything, the people that were paranoid or, thinking about this situation that we are controlled by a few elites, this is kind of vindicating them, right? It's kind of making them, oh yeah, no, he's getting canceled by everyone.
Yeah.
We'll see. What do you think?
FJO Crypto says, Jake, what did he say that was so inflammatory? I thought he said his beliefs and ran his mouth about the managers, but dang. Yeah. So he said, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people. Like that's a little bit like, and just so everybody knows, I'm Jewish, right? So I'm a Jewish male. So I'll give my opinions from a Jewish point of view. But
what is that?
Yeah, DEFCON. I don't even know what that means, but it doesn't sound good, right? It doesn't sound like he's going to do nice things to Jewish people. Like DEFCON 3. I don't even know what does DEFCON 3 even mean? I don't even know what that means.
Increase in force readiness above the required for normal readiness. So it sounds like he's going to verbally attack them. You could say
and he did. My only thing, dude. He said he was talking about like the Jewish media and the Jewish managers, and he had an issue with a couple of Jewish people, right? Like a couple of Jewish managers, right? You just can't make blanket statements about a certain race or religion because not all Jewish people are managers in Hollywood and not all people that work in media are Jewish, right? Yeah. So as a Jewish man, like the DEFCON 3 thing is a little bit, it's like, hey, like it doesn't need to be said. But look, if he wants to call out the specific managers and say, hey, this guy fucked me over, this guy fucked me over, this guy fucked me over, that's fine. But it's like you have to have some feel. We live in 2022. A lot of the companies that you work for are for-profit businesses that have shareholders and have businesses like other businesses tied to them. So when you say anti-Semitic things like this, which is it kind of is anti-Semitic, right?
It is.
I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the Jews and I'm going to take down the Jewish media and the Jewish managers in Hollywood. It's like not all Jewish people are bad. There were a few that fucked you over. Call them out. Do I think he needs to be canceled for it? Personally, no. Right, as of right now, if he says more shit, maybe. Do I think he needs to not be streamed on Apple and Spotify? Absolutely not. Yeah, everybody needs a little Kanye West in their life, right?
Good morning.
Good morning. Like, how am I going to wake up to that song, and drink my coffee? Like, we need some Kanye West. So, I think his statements were out of line. Yes, I don't think you can ever make
blanketed statement.
Yeah, like absolutes. Speaking in absolutes, and also put yourself in someone else's shoes. Like, what if a white man said, I'm going to go DEFCON 3 on the black people? How would that be taken in America today? That person would probably already be canceled, right?
Done.
So, but it's like when it's with the Jews, it's like Jews are always hated on. So you can kind of talk about the Jews like that, right? But yeah, so that's how I feel as a Jewish man. I don't think I can't say, hey, we can't cancel these guys, but cancel Kanye because he talked about us. It's like, hey, he says what he said. I still believe in free speech, but I do think that he should have known that the repercussions were coming in terms of Adidas cutting him and all these other companies laying him off because of what he said. But I still don't believe he needs to be canceled or silenced for what he said.
Yeah, 100%. You have to understand that, these companies that you're working with have a public image to keep up, and they are private companies. It's like you can't just say whatever the hell you want and expect your sponsors to be there. It's a fine line you have to walk with some sponsors because it's like, no, this is our brand. You are representing our brand. People associate Kanye, DEFCON 3 with Adidas. We don't want that. So you got to publicly come out and say, no. You know what I mean? No, we don't condone that stuff. We're cutting all ties with them. We see it happen all the time. We're just seeing it on a really large scale right now. But to get rid of his music, absolutely insane. Yeah,
that's one thing. And we saw like the 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗖𝗧 Labs guys. I'm sure a lot of companies put pressure on Adidas to lay him off. But it's, because look, Kanye, he's bringing in like $400 million of revenue a year. Crazy. But Adidas partnerships with 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗖𝗧 Labs and this company and this company and this company and this company and the people that are buying their stock, like that's bigger than his partnership. So no, I don't believe he should be silenced. This is coming from a Jewish man. I don't think he should be canceled, but I think that people should, I do think that he should have lost his partnerships because you just have to understand like the scope of where we're at in 2022. And
it makes sense.
Yeah. You have to be okay with losing your partnerships, but no, you shouldn't cancel or silence a guy. Let him say what he wants. But if he incites violence more and says some crazier shit, I might change my mind, but I don't think it was too hurtful what he said as of now.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine he didn't know that this was going to happen. He had to have known, right?
Yeah, he had to have known. What's up with 𝗖𝗢𝗡, man? They're saying, Rodney, thanks for supporting 𝗖𝗢𝗡. The community's crazy, right?
Dude, I've got like 100 followers on Instagram. Thank you guys for that. They beat Volt Inu in a poll yesterday. Like no, dominated. Didn't. Yeah, they sure did.
They didn't.
They sure did. 𝗖𝗢𝗡 beat Volt Inu. Oh, 𝗖𝗢𝗡 beat Volt Inu. Guys, you can't. Volt, you cannot let 𝗖𝗢𝗡 beat you like that. I got the poll right here. Let's see. Was it a dominant poll? I think it was.
Pull that bad boy up, baby.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. Good morning.
Are you sure you want those hands from Ian? You
Dude,
talked about it on the last stream.
I am not scared of Ian, bro. I
Really?
am not scared. Zero fear, dude. I fought, dude. I know he 100% kicked my ass. 100%. I still want to get down. Oh, so I went to my doctor yesterday for my ACL. He's like, yeah, you can start training. You can start training again if you want. So that's gonna be cool.
Let's go. Look at I paused at the perks tab. Look at the guy. He just got volted.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared of you. I've been cracked so hard before, dude. Like, I've been like, you know what I mean? I've been hit so hard by like other men. I get it. It sucks, you know, but you know, I still want. I like for the fun. You know, the funds.
Maybe we go to Fort Lauderdale / Miami beforehand and check it out. See if we can get there. Let's see as well. So I put in the title.
I'm trying to find that poll. I don't know where it went. Where'd that poll go?
And silence it. I put in the title. Will Volt Inu reach a top 100 token? It's currently ranked 453. The market cap, well, the market cap is actually wrong on here. It shows 31 million. On Dex Tools, it shows 45 million. So it's probably a top 400 token. Let's find out which token it is, because I want to do this math. Let's find out which it is. So it's a 45 million market cap as of today. And to get into the top, so I think it's in the top, here it is. Volt Inu is essentially a top 385 token as of today. If they develop and they do what they need to do, and the community continues to grow, and the bull market comes around, do you think it's possible? And keep in mind, we saw a 𝗖𝗧𝗧 top 100. Do you think it's possible that we could potentially see a top 100 Volt Inu token during the peak of the next cycle?
100%. 100%. The unfortunate thing is that CoinMarketCap doesn't really do a good job with properly ranking these cryptocurrency products. Now, I don't know why they do that, but yes, 100%. Just like 𝗖𝗧𝗧 broke in, if 𝗖𝗧𝗧 would have warped to its same market cap before with all that hype, I think 100%. The good thing about Volt right now is that they're doing a really good job at staying relevant, right?
Yep.
They're still doing what they can to keep themselves on the mind of people, right? Whether that's paying influencers, whether that's, you know, making different partnerships, and that's, you know, listing exchanges and having giveaways. They're grinding in a bear market. And even projects like Terra Luna Classic, to me, like even projects like that, it's like they don't even have, like, people are so into Terra Luna Classic, but they don't even have a team that's there. It's like it's a new team that's taken over by the team that just abandoned them. You know, it's like they have a solid team and they're still doing things, you know?
Yeah, they're pumping. They're doing very, very well. And then we want to talk about,
by the way.
Yeah, but, let's pull it up.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Terra Luna Classic as well in just a bit. But so here's the poll. Let's see. This should be a good one.
Oof.
Zoom in on that.
Amen.
I can't read it. This should be a good one. 𝗖𝗓𝗓 or Volt? Who wins?
𝗖𝗓𝗓.
Wow.
𝗖𝗓𝗓 won.
𝗖𝗓𝗓 won by 57%.
𝗖𝗓𝗓,
Wow.
what's going on? I mean, Volt,
yeah, they're strong. They're strong.
Volt, fight harder.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing though. With these polls, it's like, this is like, and I'll say this. Congrats to 𝗖𝗓𝗓 on the big win. Like, that's good. But you know, once did Volt, like, did Volt comment on it? Did Volt retweet it? Did Volt, like, if Volt does that, that thing goes Volt to ball. Like, you've seen the engagement. 100%. Like when Volt retweets a tweet, it's like, it's insane to see here. What was the last thing we were just chatting about? I wanted to go back to that. It was about Volt. Oh yeah, top 100. So like the one thing about Volt that, you know, is the only question, I guess, or something I don't necessarily love about the project is the 13% tax, right? Yeah, it's high.
It's a lot.
But here's the thing. They're using that 13% tax. It's a marketing wallet. They're marketing. They've literally been listed on 56 exchanges. That probably costs like $4 to $5 million. Easy. They've partnered with tons of influencers in the crypto space, which is how you get your products seen. Like, that's a new wave of marketing. They've partnered with UFC fighters. They partner with NBA basketball players. They've partnered with soccer players. Like, their marketing has been insane. And I actually heard recently that they're keeping the marketing like that so that they can stay alive, that they can keep this traction. And when the market picks back up, they're probably going to drop those taxes into under 5% because they won't need as many marketing funds because they're going to have more volume, right? So the contract's unrenounced, which means they can make those changes down the road, which I do love. So that's the only fault I have with the project. It's not even a fault because they're actually using it. Now, if another project had 13% buys and sells, and I probably wouldn't get in because they have to prove that they're using the money. But I was talking to the chat yesterday on Wednesday with Pablo and Power, and everybody in the chat was like, I'm fine with 13%. Like, I'm not even selling. I'll pay that. I'll pay 13% because I know that they're going to use the money wisely.
100%. Say what you want about Volt Inu. And look, we've had our tiffs in the past, right? But I was one of the first people to do a promo video for them. So put some respect on your elder's name, okay? Fact. But look, say what you want about Volt. They're still here. They're still here. How many projects pop up and are gone within a month? They're still here, and they're still fulfilling the roadmap and putting bigger and better like aspirations in their future, like a decentralized exchange. That's not going to be an easy thing to get out there, and a safe and usable thing and unique thing. But I think they can actually do it. And yes, taxes are high right now, but once the market starts to run, and it will pivot, we will have a Fed pivot very soon. I think Q1 of next year, when we have some sort of pivot, they're going to lower those taxes, and the cryptocurrency market is going to get sent.
Absolutely. It is going to pump. Oleg said, you guys are really good. We appreciate you, Oleg. It's the Crypto Hour, the number one show in cryptocurrency.
Yes.
And we're only on week 3 weeks consistently. Imagine when JG and Rodney do this for 3 years consistently. During the peak of the next bull run, I would imagine we're going to have 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Let's go, baby.
Every single morning.
100%.
Watching the show. Let's check out Yushi because they're in here. They're spamming.
They're crazy, bro. I'm not even invested in it.
Me neither. Not yet. I told them, though. I wake up every day to videos on this. Will probably be clipped up, so let's say something nice. Ushi, we love you. Thank you for showing your love right in the chat. But it looks like a decent entry point here for Ushi. It's Yushi. It's Ushi.
Ushi.
It's not Yushi. It's Ushi. I keep saying Yushi. So
holders?
Ushi, here it is. Ushi, $3.25 million market cap. Chart looks healthy.
Yeah.
We have about 3.12 thousand holders.
What?
It's quite a bit of holders.
That's sus to me.
And liquidity is locked. So Dex Tools is not working. I said this yesterday, and actually, like, let's just pull up Volt for an example, because I'm pretty sure Volt said it too. Let's see if Dex Tools fixed it. But they sent me. So Volt liquidity is locked as well, and Dex Tools is having an error because yesterday on the stream, or 2 days ago, whenever we were streaming, I showed this, and like the Yushi main page sent me the Unicrypts that were locked. So the liquidity is locked, but that's a lot of. Is that a lot of holders? 3.12 thousand.
Yeah, that's a lot. For how much?
13 days?
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, that's not normal.
That's a lot.
Unless there's someone we don't know promoting it or getting in on it. I haven't heard of it. That's a lot, right?
It's a lot to me. 230 a day in the bear market. Are they all real, Ushi?
But hey, I don't know. What part of Europe are you guys from? Because you guys are definitely from a part of Europe. Let me know in the chat, Ushi. First of all, thanks for all the love on my Instagram. I wake up every day to like 50 comments from Ushi.
Me too, bro. It's ridiculous.
I love you guys.
I've gained since they started spamming me 600 followers on Instagram, which is just like
what, guys, get me over to 1,000 go to my
guys
Instagram,
right now.
Follow me
right now. I will not talk about Ushi again until Rodney hits 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Let me share my Instagram. Follow me, you little weirdos.
I will not, because dude, they got, and also guys, you got to see our we're gonna hang out tonight, so you got to see us partying tonight. Guys, I'm not talking about Ushi again until he hits 1,000, which will probably happen because next week we're not going to stream this week. So zoom in. How many you're at? 860.
860. Come on.
Are we going to add another photo tonight with the boys?
Dude, are you ready to send it, buddy?
It's pretty lit, dude. It's like just fucking sick parties.
Yeah. Do we send it or do we send it?
We're gonna send it.
Or do we always just send it?
We send it pretty good. I don't know if most people can party with the boys. Go to that American flag picture, man. Look how shredded the kid is.
I do not look like I'm getting a little chub right now, but that's okay. Get fat for the winter.
Though.
Look how fucking
Follow Rodney. You Ushi mites. Ushi mites. Cordium also another one, guys. People are looking for the 1,000x gems. Let's pull this up. Also not invested in Cordium, but this thing was pumping.
Yeah, what is that?
Actually, pretty sick. Let me pull this bad boy up here. Cordium. It is currently at down a little bit. I think it was close to $1 million market cap. Yeah, it was. Nice little pullback here, right around a $600,000 market cap. The token sniffer matched up. The website though was actually looking great. Shout out to our guy Nick. We have to go to Nick's comments anytime that he comments first. Nick Papa Joe.
Yeah, what's up, Nick? What's up?
Happy Friday. Love the show. Good vibes and info. Keep it coming. Have a great weekend, guys. I love this guy, Nick.
I love Nick too, bro.
I want to bring him on the show one time just because like he always comes in. First off, you never have to donate. He donates very, very nicely, and then he just always says something positive. It's like we need more people like Nick like this in the world.
100%. Nick, you are the absolute man, my man.
He is the man, my man. And Brian said people want to fade baseball, but you can't fade baseball. Not with the World Series coming up, Brian.
Absolutely.
You cannot fade baseball. Good to see you in here.
Doesn't Brian look like a real trustworthy guy with that profile picture? Doesn't he look like wouldn't you just trust that guy?
Let's see him. I gotta zoom in.
Wouldn't you trust that guy with a good sum of money, right?
I trust him.
Right,
Brian.
What's up, Brian? What's up, Brian guy?
Brian. Now, this is the Cordium website.
Okay.
This was the video. Let me go ahead and play this. Yeah, we were looking at this on Wednesday. Is this the next 1,000x gem? Who knows?
Holy! Wait, how much is that? What's PLN? You got a big donate. What's PLN?
Let's check it out. PLN is. You can find out while I read it.
Got it. Yeah.
Sergey Ushi Warrior. Jake.
Oh, we're from Poland, baby.
Poland. Shout out to our Polish people in the house. Jake, there's a perfect entry point to Ushi. Look at the chart. There are real guys with iron balls. We love you. I think it's mutual. God, we love iron balls too. That honestly, like that was the best comment because now I'm investing. Like when you say iron balls, I'm in, baby. Come on, take my money, Ushi. Thank you for the donation to Sergey Ushi Warrior.
Oh Lord, we're having a donation off between baseball and fucking Ushi. They're going at it.
Coming, guys. Buy me and Rodney some. Oh wait, I
drinks
can't
today.
We almost got canceled for saying that. You can't say that, dude.
Oh yeah, shots.
$5. I'll make Rodney take a shot. Baseball token, 1000x gem pumping hard today for a World Series. Let's pull it up. Is it pumping?
Is it pumping? I don't know. He said 100%. That's what he said.
Let's pull it up, baby.
Better
and then we'll go back to the Cordium video.
100% or no deal. 100% or no deal.
Baseball pumping? I mean, dude, it's World Series day. Today's a big day. Yeah, it's up 100%.
Yeah, guys, clickety-clack that like button, baby. We have 186 people in here. Let's go. Push us up. Go. Push.
Push us up in the algorithm.
The old Algski, baby. Ushi is a rocket.
Fuck, dude. I might have to just buy Ushi because they're so strong.
I think so, dude. I think I might just buy some. This is not a sponsorship. I don't know anybody from that team. Nope. All I can say is that they are supporting the fuck out of me, and they are a mighty.
Wait, I can't talk about it again. I told them. Sorry, Ushi. 1,000 followers. Here it is. 1,000. Were we at 1,000 yet? 1,000, baby. Ushi, go raid. Show us your DMs.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Dude, I did that one time at work.
We're getting there.
I worked at an athletic club. Yeah. And I left my Instagram, I logged in on the computer. I logged in on the computer and I left it up for and it was up there for multiple weeks.
Yeah.
And just my whole entire DMs, everything exposed to all my coworkers.
I fucking hate this place. Fuck that guy. Fucking hate this manager.
I know, right? Yeah, that was a tough job. My first job ever, folding towels at an athletic club for $10.50 an hour.
Isn't this whole crypto experience a humbling kind of journey?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Isn't this crazy? Isn't this nuts? For those in there who got into crypto and made decent money, congrats to you guys. If you've been with us for the last year or so, I mean, a lot of people made some insane gains on different projects that maybe are bad now, but you got in while the getting was good, man. Isn't it insane the power of crypto or just something like this, being in so early? And we're still so early. So
early, man. I had a chat with a guy yesterday when I was grabbing a coffee about it, but it's we're still so early. And everyone that's here right now, we have 191 people in the chat. Everyone that's here is going to win long term, right? And then the people that come back in when the bull run starts and when Shiba Inu is being talked about on CNN, those are the people that end up getting screwed. That's when the cycle goes back down.
Yes.
But ultimately, the people that are here now are going to win. Now, let's take a look at Ushi here. And this is not Ushi. We can't talk about Ushi until I just see so many Ushi comments, but we can't talk about Ushi until they get Rodney 1,000 followers. But here's the video on Cordium.
Okay, so Cordium. Okay. It's very relaxing music.
Yeah, so it's a wallet. They have NFTs, but it's I mean, what are your thoughts? Website looks pretty good.
It looks like a legit website. Yeah, first impressions are everything, especially in the space. And some websites look like that was the homie. They put that together, the homie hookup. They put that together for $5 in 20 minutes. Good website, man.
Yep. Do you have the chart pulled up on your thing?
I have a Bitcoin one that I was gonna. Yeah, a Bitcoin and a market one.
I'm going to pull up the Cordium again just so we can evaluate. I told them because Pablo and Power were talking about it. I was like, yo, tell them to come on to Shield Tank on Friday.
Yeah, send it.
It's not bad. I mean, liquidity, 96,000 locked, 577K market cap. Let's check the token sniffer as well. Token sniffer, I believe, was pretty decent here. The token sniffer.
Let's see.
What exactly does it mean when it says similar contracts? Does that mean that
copy and paste code? But that's fine because a lot of them use that same code. They just change different things in them. So most of the code is similar to those ones. Yeah.
Token sniffer is being slow here. 80 out of 100. The buy and sell is, I think the only thing that they have is that's it though, 7 and 8.
It's
but if you get in that at $500,000 market cap,
oh yeah, dude, you're good.
You know, and it's 7 and 8%, and it goes to 10 million. It's like that's 7 and 8. You know, you're still making money, right? So we'll see what they can do. They're going to come on Shill Tank. I'm excited to see. I'm not in this project at all. I know a lot of people that got in, like Pablo Power, my buddy Cam Jones. They all got in early, and it pumped to around $1 million market cap yesterday. Big sell off. We'll see if there's the next leg up today for Cordium.
Nice. I'm gonna try to have Power on the show next week, talk about his Shibnobi experience. Because
yes.
But first, I'm gonna show people something about the Bitcoin chart right now. And a lot of people are kind of freaking out. So we saw a little bit of a pump the other day. And look, we're no TA gurus here, right? But we're seeing everything play out, right? Big pumps and dumps all the way down. Guys, I know a lot of people thought this market was going to go crazy, but it's following the trend lines, right? Next week is going to be an important day. If for some reason the Federal Reserve says we're only raising interest rates by 50 basis points, the market is going to go crazy. That's your chance to take a little bit of profits. A lot of people say, oh, you can't take profits because the market. You could take profits if you're trading on a centralized exchange like Coinbase. You pay for the membership. You get no trading fees. If you buy when we have these flash crashes and then take profits when you have these insane pumps, there's so much money to be made, especially in Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I think there's still more pain to come. So don't let this fake out, get your hopes up too much because I think there's still more pain.
Agreed. I think got a little echo here. Let me remove that. There we go.
Yeah.
I think that 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧 is tripping a little bit. I don't know if you saw this poll that I put up.
𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧, yeah.
Is he tripping a little bit? I put up this poll here yesterday in which he said that Bitcoin is going to close the year at $29,000.
That's a Bitcoin. That's it. 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧𝗧 said?
He said yesterday on stream that Bitcoin. Yeah, it's my sometimes when we do the audio here.
Oh yeah.
So he said that Bitcoin is going to close the year at $29,000. $29,000.
That would be a surprise. I mean, look at $29,000 was the range it was trading before the Terra Luna collapse. So I don't know, because Terra Luna did bring down the market a lot. So maybe I'd say interesting. That's a very bullish statement.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I had Dom on, who's we had the Moon King and the Doom King, Dom and 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧, and Dom said that we might wick down to 4K before the end of the year. So we're gonna see who is right and who is wrong here between 𝗖𝗓𝗡𝗧 and Dom. What does the chat think, guys? What do you think we're gonna close the year at Bitcoin? I would err on the bearish side and think we're gonna probably be around 20K or under 20K in terms of this. Can we talk about 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗓𝗓 again, or are we not at 1,000?
Not yet, baby. We can't.
𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗓𝗓, get those Russian troll farms back on there and
let's go, baby. Send it back. Polish
troll farms, because they're in here. I'm like, yeah, no, but I think they're a legit crypto party in here. Dang, 4K in Bitcoin would be lovely and also pretty frightening at the same time. Shout out to
100%.
Citizen Kane here. It would be very, very frightening. I mean, I don't know. Den said he subscribes to you, Rodney. So Den's in the 𝗓𝗓𝗡 gang.
Den does, yeah. I've seen Den before.
14K Bitcoin. Bitcoin would be 23K end of the year. If it does hit 29,000, better take profits in your position. So my thing too, Jack's voice a dope when he pronounces the 𝗓𝗓𝗡𝗓𝗓. That guy is pronounce his name, $1,000. Go.
I'm gonna have that Zed.
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 We don't know if it's yeah, so we got to get him to 1,000. But here's the thing too. When Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other tokens go up, I'm not even going to take profits. Like I'm holding these long term. I don't even take profits. Like I'm holding my Bitcoin until the end of the day. I'm holding my Ethereum, my Solana, my Cardano, my Polkadot, my XRP till the end of time. Like these are tokens I'm not even going to take profits on. Like for probably 5 to 10 years. My meme coin plays, I will take profits as ETH rises and my meme coins, my altcoins rise, right? My smaller micro cap tokens, like around 100 million. I'll take profits on those, but my blue chips, I don't think I'm going to be taking profits. That's kind of my strategy right now.
No, that's a good strategy. And, when it comes to these bigger cryptocurrency projects, I mean, dollar cost averaging and hodling has to be the play, right? Long-term play, unless you're a trader. Like most of us are not people. I think a lot of people cap on here. I think so many people got lucky because of the last run and they pretend to be these fucking expert traders and they're really not. They just got lucky, right? I mean, hey, it happens. A lot of people cap and stuff like that. But there are people out there who are very good at trading and whatnot. But what's been interesting to me to see is that, it's good hodling these big plays, these blue chips. But when it comes to these smaller cap community tokens, it's so hard to take profits when you get taxed so much, when you have to worry about slippage, and all those different sorts of things. So to me, it's easier to take profits on blue chips because you can get a centralized exchange like Binance or Coinbase where you can forgo the fees if you pay for like their premium service, you know?
Just depends on your strategy. Like my strategy is buy and hold these, because also you have to remember you're paying 35-40% capital gains tax in America whenever you sell for a year. So if you hold your Bitcoin for 4 or 5 years and then you sell, it's going to be less capital gains tax. But yeah, let's talk about that. The influencers that, there's people out there like 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧 who do a good job at understanding microcaps, at understanding taking profits, at understanding how to find these gems. Like he's solidified in my opinion, right? I talk a lot of shit about him, but he's solidified. And then you have these other fake TA gurus that have no idea where the market's going, that are launching Patreons and telling people to sign up for their master course when they don't really even have money, right? That's one thing I've learned. Why are you taking advice from these TA gurus that don't even have money?
Because it's not public information. They don't need to know how much, they don't know how much money these people have or how they made it. So many people are like high strung and on their high horse who come into my chat and say, I made like $1 million off of Shibnobi because I got in early. It's like, great. Like you're an expert now, right? Yeah,
look, there is skill to getting in early, right? Like 𝗪𝗧𝗛𝗧's strategy, he gets in early. Like that's a skill. That is a skill. But yeah, finding 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧 Inu early and putting money in and making millions is not that much. And yeah, I just see a lot of people like I literally write down, there's like 4 or 5 guys that I watch their shows and I write down their TA calls. All of them miss every single time. Like they all said that ETH was going to be at 2,500 right now. It's not. It's crazy. Like they miss every time. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Just because someone has a camera and a microphone doesn't make them a TA wizard, right? Unless they are. Unless you like, I follow Blockchain Backer religiously. He hasn't missed since 2012. Like he knows exactly where the market's going, and he's someone good to follow that on the TA side. But
and they're pretty conservative with their plays. The people I watch are like people like Clear Value Tax, like real economics people who dabble in cryptocurrency but understand the entire macroeconomic situation together, because they're going to be going hand in hand in the future, like crypto and then what's going on with the U.S. markets and inflation and all the things going on with wars and stuff around the world. Like there's so much information that pumps or dumps the cryptocurrency market. Those are the guys you watch. They don't have paid Patreons. They just have free information.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. Yeah, you don't need to pay Patreon if you're making money. Like that's the thing, dude. If you're making money and you're a TA wizard, you don't need to pay Patreon because you're making enough money. You got millions of dollars because you've been trading for 20 years. You're an expert. Why do you need to take some $5, $10, $20 a month? You're making money. You know where the market's going. You're a wizard. So that's that. Let's also talk about the engagement farming. I saw your video yesterday. Good video on Luna Classic.
Yes.
Engagement farming. Look, you and I are both YouTubers. You and I both post content. It does feel good when you get views. It does feel good when your subscribers go up. It's technically what you're graded on. But at some point, where's the ethical side of things? Where do you say, hey, I know this token is fucking dead. It will never do anything again. And I'm just feeding these people. I'm spewing bullshit. I'm feeding these people bullshit. Yeah. Where's the ethical thing come in? Do you just engagement farm till you hit a million subscribers and then you drop, run away? Like what? Don't we need to have some sort of ethics? I feel like these people that are engagement farming and making these videos on Luna Classic and other dead tokens just to get views, it's like they're what's wrong with the crypto space.
Well, it's the name of the game on Twitter, right? Like, hey, community tap in. The engagement farming is fine. That's the name of the game. But putting out information that's saying this is going to happen because for no fucking reason, demonetization, for no reason. It's like, it's ridiculous to make videos to say Luna Class is going to get to $100 again or $1 again or 10. It's absolutely batshit insane. There's no evidence or anything supporting that. They're saying it because now they built a community off the hype train that Terra Luna Classic was. It was hype. People love it. Why? It was a blue chip that overnight turned into a shit coin, right? That was worth $114. Now it's worth fractions of a penny, right? And it was available on pretty much every centralized exchange until, Coinbase delisted it. So it gave people that Shiba Inu virus dream that I can buy $20 worth of this token and someday it could become $1 and I can become a millionaire off a small investment. So a lot of people are watching that content thinking this is my lottery ticket, listening to this fucking information, not knowing that as soon as the hype dies down, they're going to be on to the next pretty girl in town. And look, I made hype videos for Terra Luna Classic, but there comes a time where you got to be honest with the community. You can't keep saying that or implying that this is ever going to recover. It's not.
It's not. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead in the water now. And I shouldn't say dead forever, because during the next bull run, when there is a next bull run, this will probably have a run. But to say it will ever reach an all-time high is close to zero.
Like, I'm not saying that it can't 5x or 10x or something like that.
Yeah, it could do that. Yeah,
100%. But saying USTC is going to repeg to it, guys, the algorithmic stablecoin UST, right? The USTC, the Terra Luna one, right? That was created. That's why Terra was created, because it's an algorithmic stablecoin. Algorithmic stablecoins are not going to be allowed, I'm guessing, in the next 2 years, because there's nothing backing them. You cannot have stable coins with no actual physical assets backing them. And it can't be crypto, because when crypto dumps, everything dumps. So like USDC or Tether, allegedly, you're supposed to have actual real world assets like cash or whatever the hell to back these. And they should be audited each quarter at least, or maybe even every month, you know?
And they do have it. USDC, UST has it. And people, it's just it is what's wrong with the space, the engagement farming. And look, I'm not innocent from it. I do it sometimes on tweets, and I've tweeted about Luna Classic, and I've made videos, right? But at some point, you have to realize, like, dude, there's actually people that lost a shit ton of money on this. Like, there were people that had hundreds of thousands of dollars right here, and then it dipped down, and now they have very little. They have 96% less, and they're watching these videos with the hope, right? And I think it's right. It's like you gotta stop feeding people bullshit. And I guarantee, if you ask all of these different Luna Classic influencers and YouTubers and sit them down with the cameras off, get a couple whiskeys in you, whatever it is, to make the honesty come out, and you say, yo, do you actually believe that Luna Classic is going to make a comeback? They'd say, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But guess what? My subscribers are going up. I'm getting more engagement ever. And this is good for my channel and my family. And I'm trying to quit my job. So you have to see both sides of it. But yeah, it's like, it's just the name of the game. It's kind of unfortunate, because it's an influencer thing. It's a YouTube thing. You know, it's like you want, dude, whenever you post a video, you see that number 1 out of 10 most viewed videos, and it's popping off, and you're getting subscribers, and you're going to keep on going. So I see where they're coming from, but I also do believe that that's somewhat wrong with the space. And look, that's the test of time, right? The greed. It's greed. It's not in the form of money. It's in the form of influence and followers. And it's like, how do you sit down and say, hey, the content that I'm making is not true to my heart. I know it's not helpful, and I'm going to put aside the dopamine and the followers to give real content. That's the question.
It's tough. It's a tough game. And think about in cryptocurrency what we do. It's like, it's either sometimes you play the game or you get left behind. It's hard to pave your own way and still get the same amount of hype, especially in a space like cryptocurrency, because where everything's pretty much based on hype. There are a few channels that just deliver the news that get a ton of views that are not hype based, because of just the nature of the beast we're in right now, cryptocurrency, right? It's all built on hype. So I understand that, but after a while, you have to just be like, you know what? You know, let me be truthful about this. It's hard to, it's okay to be happy about something, but just be truthful about it and open the conversation up to, it's probably not going to fucking work out, but it's a good gamble, you know? Yeah.
Just better be real. And I think that's what Nick said. Like, that's why I like you guys. No bullshit. You tell it as it is. We try, right? We try to. And I think that's what people are attracted to. Like, you can always tell, like, when someone, but I also get the other side. It's like, dude, if I was invested in Luna Classic, I would be subscribed to all of those Moon Boys channels, because I need my money to go back. No one wants to hear, and like, that's why people probably come at you. They're like, Rodney, shut up, dude. Like, my money's involved, you know, like you gotta, like, sometimes it's better to cut your ties. 𝗧𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗧 is an absolute legend. So what up, Jake? I'll send you your billboard address soon. Been too busy shilling Mexico sponsorships. Apparently there's a Volt Inu billboard here in LA or near Orange County with one of my Volt Inu NFTs. So we got to check it out. Shout out to 𝗧𝗧𝗡𝗘𝗧. Absolute bussin' for the community.
Let's go, baby.
Love to see it.
You know, when it comes to Terra Luna Classic, you know, we saw a holder increase of 500% directly after the collapse, because a lot of people bought in, right? But there are so many people that like lost their entire livelihood, threatening to self-delete themselves because of what happened with Terra Classic. It's travesty.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways, man. Like, I almost, like, that could have been me. If I didn't find other tokens, I probably would have went more. I found Luna at like $13, and the community was insane. You see how 𝗬𝗓𝗋's in here? Luna used to come into my live streams and raid me so hard. And I remember, like, I put money in, like, not too much, and it went from $14 to about like 50, and I sold. I was like, all right, I'm out. But that could have been me. I could have had my entire life savings, and then I would probably be done today. Could have been me with Celsius. Could have been me with Voyager. It's like, dude, it's a tricky game that we have here. Thank you guys for the nice comments, Steve, as well as Nick. We appreciate you guys. Volt Army in the house. 𝗬𝗓𝗋 is in the house. May the 𝗬𝗓𝗋 be with you. Loon C to 1 cent in 3 years. I hope it happens. I just don't know if it is possible here. Very Lino said, hey, Jake, Ronnie, how are you? Hey, Jake, good to see you from San Rafael, California. Shout out to the Bay Area. Bay Area.
What's up,
getting hyphy? We should post, we should post here.
What are you posting?
I was going to post that crypto hour video that we made, but we'll post it another time. I want to post that and make it go viral.
Let's go, baby. The crypto hour, baby.
Crypto hour's taking over, man.
Did you hear about BTFA? They got delisted from OpenSea.
No way.
They're one of my sponsors for this month too, but I got to be truthful. They got OpenSea delisted them, bro.
How?
They just did.
They're new ones or they're old ones?
I think they're new ones.
Oh no, that's not good.
That's nutty.
What's it called? What's their NFTs called?
I think Banana Task Force Apes, right? Look them up. Or go on the BTFA Twitter. They were talking about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, probably. I can't find it on OpenSea because it's delisted.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Why would it get delisted?
I don't know.
That's the question.
I guess mass report. It says right here, our Genesis collection was mass reported on OpenSea, which resulted in our collection being delisted. We are currently reaching out to OpenSea to have the delisting process reversed. That's nuts, bro. That's nuts.
Our Genesis collection, was mass reported on OpenSea, which resulted in our collection being delisted. So, but that makes sense. So it doesn't sound like the team did anything wrong. It sounds like people just mass reported it, maybe with bots, and they just that's normal though on OpenSea. Like just like YouTube, I guess someone mass reports your channel, it's going to get taken down for checks. So I would imagine it's going to get back up. Hello, OpenSea. There are bots asking us for payment to relist and say we were mass reported. We would like to just rectify it as soon as possible. Yeah, not good, but I do believe that they'll get it back up.
I think so too. Yeah, there's no reason why it should be delisted.
No, I mean they didn't do anything wrong. They just listed their NFTs on OpenSea and people mass reported them.
Yeah, absolutely insane, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that they should be delisted at all. That's not, and it's bad for investors. It's bad for them, right? So it's like, they probably have haters out there.
Yeah.
And people reported their page and it got taken. Like OpenSea probably has hey, if this page gets reported 5,000 times, we take it down and manually review it. So
crazy.
If I had to bet, I would guess that they would probably be back up here pretty soon.
Hopefully their manual review process is better than YouTube's, because YouTube is straight ass.
YouTube is tough. What BTFA needs to do is they need to send out a tweet, and which they might already have, but like, hey, at OpenSea, can you please, review this? Our collection was delisted, and then have everybody in the community retweet it. That way it gets to the top of OpenSea's thing, and they get it done. Rodney, 1,000 plus on Instagram.
Oh my God, yeah.
No, they didn't.
They did.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Oh my
Let's go, bro. The community's insane.
Let's go, Ushi.
Thank God. Now we can talk about Ushi again. I was struggling the last 10 minutes to not talk about Ushi.
What is an Ushi? What is that Ushi meaning?
Gushy.
I remember gushing.
Dude,
you used to say
Saitama is gushing.
gushing.
I like saying that.
I know you like saying that.
Quarters on the move, baby.
I would just every time you said, I'd be like,
it's like moist.
Ushi means it's moist. Is it moist? Ushi means child or son.
Interesting, Ushi.
So you should call it 𝗪𝗧𝗛 your Ushi, right?
He is my Ushi. I'm gonna go on the shield tank today and call him my Ushi. Damn, we should have bought Cord at 550 market cap. Now we're at 650.
What the hell's wrong with us?
We could have made millions.
Let's go, guys. Clickety clack that like button. Why are we not clickety clacking the like button? Let's go, baby.
What's our likes at?
We're at quite a bit. We're at almost 200 watchers, guys. Let's go, baby.
How many likes are we at?
I don't know. Let me see. Hold on.
Not on YouTube. Guys, smash that like.
105. We can do better than that.
Guys, we need 150 likes or else I can't talk about Ushi again.
150 likes. Let's go, Ushi. Send it, baby.
Yeah, they really just got you 150 plus Instagram followers in about 20 minutes. That's insane, dude.
I want to meet the single guy who bought me these followers. Who's the man? Who's the man?
Who bought it? Are they all real people though?
They look like they're real, but I don't know. I don't know. How do you tell?
Jake, you still at 90-mile-per-hour fastball? It'd probably take me a little while, but I mean, yeah, I could probably hit it. I mean, not if they're just throwing fastballs, yes. Are you looking at the followers? Let's see.
I don't know how you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't know how you do. Baseball is like not easy.
No, it's a tough sport.
Let's see this guy.
Can we get a sneeze?
Let's see.
Nope.
This guy looks like a real person, right?
He's real as fuck. Yeah, he's real.
2016.
Yeah, he's real.
Oh.
Yeah, your community's strong when people think that it's all bots. Like that's how you know it's a strong community.
Wow.
A lot of people do that. Like, dude, Ushi means bull in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it means son to 𝗪𝗧𝗛.
Yeah. Who's your daddy, 𝗪𝗧𝗪?
𝗪𝗧𝗪, I'm your daddy.
Did Ian start talking trash? Is Ian talking trash yet or no? Has he said anything?
Yeah, he's like, I want to meet him in person first, just so we can chat first. Because
he probably thinks I'm one of those guys in the gym that just like,
oh, about that. He's like, no, I'm down. Yeah, I told him that you've sparred and all that shit. He's like, okay,
yeah, we're so touch and go. Yeah, when me and you could spar too. You know what I mean? Like, 𝗪𝗧𝗛, we can just have some fun, throw out some gloves.
Yeah, have some fun. We gotta do do like grapple a little bit more, jiu-jitsu. You are a fucking tank. You are strong. You're big and lengthy. You're just a big athletic dude. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I want to learn how to grapple more, but just gotta learn what to do.
You just gotta stay calm a little bit. You're like,
I tense up.
Yeah, you tense up a little bit, but that's
it expels your muscles, huh? Like it makes you work your muscles.
Yeah, you get tired quicker. But
my mom's in the chat. She said,
"What's up, mom?
Strong man. Hey, strong man.
Hey, big boy. What's up, moms? How you doing?"
Mom's in the chat. Number one supporter. She said that you guys follow each other on Instagram now.
We do. Yes, Mama G followed me first. All right, so
Mama G,
chill out.
Slide in, Mom. You sliding in? Mom, you sliding in? She does like her men mocha. That's what she
does. All dark and handsome.
Yes, we both are, and we're both gonna be having some fun tonight. Right? Are we gonna turn it back to the Europe times?
Are we going
6 a.m.?
We're getting a little piece of Europe in LA tonight, are we?
I think we're going to party till 6 a.m. tonight, guys. Me and Rodney.
All the boys are coming.
All the boys are coming. 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Sebastian said, "I'll roll with you guys. Teach you some deep half guard like Jeff Clover."
I follow Sebastian on Twitter. Yeah, he actually does his thing, man. He grapples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's your username?
Username. That's what I meant.
Let me find it. Helen, don't.
Jake, buy Ushi Live. I would, but the computer that I'm on is a streaming computer, so I don't have any crypto on this computer, just for hackers and shit. Question: Are golfers? Sorry, where'd that comment go? Here it is. Questions: Are golfers really considered athletes? Yeah, I think so, because they're working out. John Daly, absolutely not, but every other golfer, yeah. If you can hit a ball 400 yards,
yeah,
you're an athlete. Cameron Jordan. So the community issued Jake G a black card? No. Would that be nice if you guys gave me a black spending card?
It's a Sabby MacD. So I have it right here on my screen.
Pull it up, baby.
Yeah, if you want to check out my boy, he's been a DGen forever. So personal trainer at SM Fitness G. So
is he rolling?
Got his blue belt right here. Got the how many stripes here?
What does the stripes mean?
Oh, so it's like a different degree of blue belt, kind of.
Nice. So he's a badass.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, most blue belts would wreck a lot of people. They would wreck a lot of people. So
my mom's ridiculous. She said Cameron's watching too and wants to grapple with you, Jakey. It's her coworker.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cameron. We can grapple all the. Huh? It's a lady.
I was scared.
she's being interesting. But yeah, I'll be home in 1 month. We can grapple, Cameron.
Let me tell you, Cameron. It's a life-changing experience. Grappling with Jake.
It's a fun. Don't bots. They're not bots here. Steve said LOL at Sue's comment. Sue's off the deep end. Sue's off a rocker.
I feel like mom's we got to get dude. I feel like the legitness is in the whole Gagan bloodline, because let me tell you, broski, the man.
He's the man. He upcharges a little bit.
He upselling a little bit.
Upselling a little bit. It's like, dude, we were gonna give you extra money. You drove to LA,
Like that's and I was like,
we're gonna give you money. Like we were talking about dinner. We're like, yeah, let's buy him dinner. Let's do something nice. And he comes home and he's like, the gas was more expensive. Bro, you drive a Tesla.
Yeah, get out of here. I like Tesla.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
He's a good dude, bro. That guy gets things done. You guys together, man. What a power.
I don't think he's gonna come tonight though. He's like, I don't know if I can do 6 a.m. I'm like, bro, you can do 6 a.m.
Yeah, you can. Tell him to stop being a little baby.
I know. And Heather, his girlfriend's like, yeah, I want to go. She's like, let's do it. And Brendan's like, I don't know if I can do 6 a.m. Dude, do 6 a.m.
Yeah, come on.
We got the squad. We got Spence. We got Corey. We got the squad.
We got the whole squadron, bro. I think what time you want to be? I think I might get there like around 8 or 9.
Yeah, anytime. Early. Okay, anytime. Cool. Anytime. I'm gonna do a nap. Are you gonna nap?
Dude, I have to, but I don't have time. I have to I'm gonna making a couple videos. I have to work out. Then I have to go and meet somebody for a drink.
Some ladies.
And then I'm gonna go straight from there to LA, bro.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna nap. Where is Ian? Ian is currently on Shill Tank, which we will be migrating to in about 1 minute, guys. So we're gonna be going over to Twitter. We're gonna be doing Shill Tank. I would love if the Ushi community came up here and shilled their project.
Let's go. Ushi, yeah, what are you doing? Get up there.
Guys, go to Shill Tank. I'm gonna retweet it right now. I guess I already retweeted it. Can I retweet it again? Undo, retweet. Does that work? Hopefully it goes to the top. Crypto Messiah, what's he tweet? I made $1 million as a mailman. Oh, no, it doesn't retweet it to the top, eh? All right, so we're going to try this again. IMB Roots. Retweet this, guy. So the space is now live. We're going here. 483 people already in Shill Tank. Come shill your projects. Ushi, come shill. Anybody else? I think Cord said they're going to come on. I would love to chat about Cord. And here is our guy, Mr. Speedo, man. He tried to shill us Ushi at a 200,000 market cap, and we all faded him because he was wearing a Speedo, but now... Who's laughing now? Guys, that's the show. JG and Rodney.
Yes,
Shout out to BeatStar too. Check out Notion Token, hashtag Team Notion, guys. Make sure to check them out. 200 plus people in here. We are growing at an incredible rate. And I promise you, during the next bull run, we're going to have 4,000 or 5,000 people watching the show. We keep it real. We keep it fun. Rodney, your final message to the people.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic Friday. Go out, have some fun, take a shot, and spend some time with your friends, okay?
That's it. Take a shot, spend some time, have some fun.
Baby.
We'll be back on Tuesday on Rodney's channel. Come over to Shield Take on Twitter. I just retweeted it. Thank you so much for watching. Mom, I love you.
Peace.
Cameron, we'll grapple in 1 month. Peace, everybody.